Hey guys, this is Matt Superhacks, and today I'm going to be doing a reaction, not a review, a reaction, not a review, a reaction, and a reaction of Game Grumps Animated. Yeah. Alright, so today's Game Grumps Animated was brought to you by Brandon Turner, who has done more than I believe a lot of Game Grumps Animated. Here's one of his more popular ones. I don't think I've actually ever seen this one, but if I did, it'd probably be in my old channel. If not, then, you're in luck. But based on the title, this one's called I Hate Subway. Now, before I start this video, I'd like to say I love Subway. And believe me when I tell you, I've actually lost weight eating some of their sandwiches and going to the gym. It actually helps quite a bit. I like Subway and women older than I do, so sponsor me, Subway. If you like this reaction, please like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends with your mad super hacks. Now, let's get into this video in 3, 2, 1. By Brandon Rogers.
Big old case of the fuck yous.
A big old case of the fuck yous.
That's what
I get that
I
a
get
lot.
that every time I order a sandwich at Subway.
That's what I get when I'm at
What
work.
do you mean?
Just like,
What the?
if there's somebody, but like everything about Subway is like infuriating.
How?
Really?
Yeah, it's like the people in front of you take too long, and like there's no drive-through, and like it's just.
Well,
all,
there are some drive-thrus.
I don't know.
I know in
I'm
Hollywood,
over-exaggerating,
Florida,
obviously,
there's one.
but Subway's like the land of inconveniences.
Yeah,
Because it's like, I have to be okay, and they're like, what do you want? And I'm like,
Well, I would say I've never, in the 2 Subways that I've ever been to, I've never had a problem with a worker who has no idea what the hell they're doing. I've always had great service at Subway. Good prices, good sandwich, it knocks me out sometimes. I personally like the spicy Italian, on wheat bread, sometimes on urban cheese. Delicious. And it's that and the cold cut combo are some of the cheapest footlongs you can get on the menu. But I'm going to make myself hungry in a minute.
it's a sweet onion chicken teriyaki footlong on flatbread. And
I've never had flatbread.
What bread? And flatbread. And they're like, oh, okay. And then they fucking take, and they're like, did you say footlong? Yes, I said footlong.
yeah.
I have never, again, I will state, I've never had a that's where I work, 7-Eleven. I've never had a Subway employee ever ask me, like, once or twice, maybe even 3 times, of what bread I want and what size I want. Like, I speak very, very clearly. I think the only time I've ever had that happen, I was in a different neighborhood, and the woman that was over the counter had no idea what the hell she was doing. Like, she had no idea. I guess she just wanted the paycheck.
And like,
You want cheese?
Oh,
you already have so many like bad experiences with the place that like it becomes self-fulfilling prophecy. Like the second you walk in, they're like, "Hi, how can I help you?" And you're like, "Oh, with this shit
Not
again."
this again.
The beautiful part about going to a Subway you live next to is that as soon as you walk in, they know what you're going to order. I never have to ever ask for what sandwich I want, because the minute I walk in, they're like, let me guess. Spicy Italian footlong on wheat bread. It's like, you got it. It's my go-to sandwich. And the best thing is that when you make friends with the employees, they already know what you want. It saves so much time. So make friends with your local Subway sandwich builder. Believe me, it's quicker than you think.
And it's like, you want cheese? It's like, yeah, can I get Swiss cheese? And they're like, what kind? And it's like, fucking
Swiss cheese.
Yeah, the kind I just said.
And they're like, toasted? And it's like, of course, you can't have the flatbread and not toast it.
I mean, again, I've never had flatbread before, but, you shouldn't yell at somebody just because, some people might want non-toasted flatbread. Who the hell knows?
It's like spongy, gross, starchy ass fucking bread. It's made to be toasted.
Wow.
Of course I want it toasted.
What happened to his hands?
And then they fucking toast it, and then they start helping the people behind you, and then it sits in the toaster for like 20 seconds longer.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with having it just a little bit toasted. I've had several times where I've had several burnt edges on my Subway sandwich, but I love it. I love it when it's a little crisp like that. It's good. It gives a nice crunch. I love it. It's like toast.
Whoa.
And you're like, I just want lunch!
You are.
And then they fucking take it out, and it's like another person, and then you have to fucking get a
Usually
read
the
on their
same person.
personality. And it's like, God damn it! And they're like, what do you want? And it's like, and I'm like, spinach. And then they just fucking destroy it with spinach. Just
Actually, according to people I know who work at Subway, they cannot overdo, unless asked, they cannot overdo a certain topping. Like, there was even a point where they said that, even if you ask for extra, you have to get charged a little bit more. But there's there's like a set balance of how much you can put. Because, there's a limitation. Because one of my old friends had told me that when he used to work for Subway, he says, like, unless the person is willing to pay more, we cannot add more than we usually put in, because then, it costs the company more to bring in the ingredients. So by not charging people, they would lose more toppings on a sandwich, but have like inconsistent amount of money for it. So it's like, if you want extra spinach, extra lettuce, you have to pay a few cents more.
avalanche of spinach, and you're like, I want like 5 other things. You can't just fill it up with spinach and think that's all it's gonna
And the
be.
spinach is good, and it's not out of a can.
Wow.
It's leafy green.
And then and then you're like, onion, and they're like, okay, and they put like 2 onions on it, and it's like, more onion, please.
I will say this, that the onion ratio is sometimes a little small. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God, he's Canadian. Oh my God.
And then when you like get some weird combination, like fucking, could I get mayonnaise and also sweet onion sauce? They finally.
I mean, I've only known one person to actually react over something, who would react over something like that. But I can't say who because I don't know her name, but I know what she is.
Like throw up their eyebrows a little bit, like whoa. And you're like, don't fucking judge me. I'll eat what I want. I can make my own.
Oh my God, his eyes just bulge. Like, he'll just have normal eyes and it just bulge. Oh my God, but it is true. Like, they can't exactly judge you for like what you want on your own sandwich. And why is there a picture in the background of Brandon Turner and it says still missing?
Don't fucking judge me. Wow. Next time on Game Grumps. Wow. You just went fucking off on Subway. All you had to say was their food is gross.
Their food's not gross. I mean, it just depends what you put on there. I always tell, you know what, I usually tell people, when you're going to Subway, never get the Black Forest ham one like that. You get that signature Subway sandwich, which is the Black Forest ham one. It's disgusting. I remember first time I ever ate Subway, and there was one close to a college, and I think we were just leaving what were we doing? I think we were leaving the laundromat. This was when I was like maybe like 5, 6 years old, back in Chicago, and my brother and I got a small 6-inch sandwich, the one that's like, we want the one that looks like the one that's always advertised. And as soon as we took a bite out of it, it's like, this, like, the meat, I mean, the ham was gross. It was like bitter. It's like, but we couldn't return it because we just took a bite out of it. It's like, I don't even remember most of what happened. Right? I don't know if I actually finished it or threw it out, but that day I said to myself, I'm never going to Subway, like, at all, But over time, I love Subway. In fact, I wish I could sponsor them somehow, like make commercials out of it. But that's sometimes the way it goes for people at Subway. Some people get what they want, some people get what they don't want, and vice versa. Sometimes it costs a little more. But always make friends with the people at Subway, because by the time you walk in to the time you walk out, it's bing, bang, boom. It's quick, it's easy, and I just love the animation to this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I'll see if I can put the original link on the description below. Check it. So make sure you subscribe to Game Grumps, subscribe to Brandon Turner, and subscribe to my channel as well. And until next time, guys, until my next reaction or a review video will be coming up soon. So if you want to make sure you don't miss anything, hit that bell, that notification bell for all future endeavors I might have. And we'll see you guys in the next video with your mad super hacks.